Hey everybody, my name is Midnight.
And this is Bucky.
And this is Move with Midnight's Barre-lates Part 2. We combine barre and Pilates. Yeah, you didn't know you could speak French, did you?
I didn't know that. No.
We're combining barre and Pilates for a mat workout today.
For this class, you will need a mat or something to lay down on and a towel for modifications.
As always, take breaks when you need to, modify whenever you need to, listen to your bodies. They move differently than ours do, so if you ever need to do something that we're not doing, please go for it. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already, and like this video if you enjoy the workout. I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. See you down at the mat. All right, we're down here on the mat. Let's get started. Make your way to your back. And from here, we're gonna work on activating that core correctly. So first thing, this is a 3-step process. First thing I want you to do is pull your belly button down into your spine and rotate that pelvis, pressing your back into the floor. Good. So 1, pulling in. 2, lengthen that spine, press your back into the floor. 3, pull these ribs down into the mat as well. Release. We're gonna do that again. 1, pulling in. 2, pressing your back down. 3, pulling your ribs down. There's your stability. Keep that tight right there. And let's go up into dead bug. Lifting your legs into tabletop position. Still pressing your back into the floor. From here, arms up to the ceiling. Inhale, opposite hand and leg lengthens out. Exhale, bring them back. And switch. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Only go out as far as you can without letting go of that tension. If you feel your back coming up, don't extend out as far. Inhale. And exhale. You'll notice on the extension, that's when you really got to push a little bit harder into the mat. And last one. Good. And release. Nice warm up there for the abs. We're going to move in to the 100. All right, let's reset those abs. Pulling down, pressing the back down, pulling your ribs down. Good. Legs in the tabletop position, arms up to the ceiling. Curl head, neck, shoulders up, pressing your hands down and pulse. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. And exhale. If you want more challenge, you can extend those legs out. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. In. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway there. And continue. I'm going to go over to see Midnight. Doing great, Midnight. She's pulling her abs down. Her back is pressing down into the mat. Looking good. We got 2 more. She's got a big smile on her face, enjoying this. And last breath. 2. And relax. Good work. That would have been really hard for me to coach that while doing that at the same time. Thanks for doing that, Midnight. All right, from here we have our roll-ups. For assistance, if you have like a little sticky spot, you can always take a towel, roll it up, place it underneath your the bottom of your back, the lower back. You know what it is. And from here, this is gonna help give you just a little bit of extra press of that back into the mat to help you roll up. All right, from here, hands up to the ceiling, feet flex, feet together, and head looks at your toes, round pulling in, reaching over, and lower back down. Keep those shoulders down away from your ears. So you're reaching with your head, not your arms. Looking up, rounding forward, pulling in. Reach, 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 reach. And lower one vertebrae at a time, lowering down. Good. Repeat. Oh, yep. Try to keep those feet down. They come up, that's all right. Inhaling down, pulling deeper, pulling. And I like these so much. Let's do one more. Exhale. And lowering down, pulling in. Challenge yourself slow. And nice work. How's that feel? I got like a verbal thumbs up. All right, single leg circles from here. Pressing your hands down into the mat. One leg comes up to the ceiling. Other leg presses down into the mat, creating that tension. Ab workout, legs moving, stomach's working, creating tension. Press your elbows, hands into the mat. Here we go, going in first. Inhale, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Pressing that back into the mat for stability. Pulling those ribs down. Pressing those elbows into the mat. One more. Other direction. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Stabilize. Hold here. Let's switch those legs. Scissor kick them. Good. Other leg. Keep pressing. Rolling that back down into the mat. And other direction. Good. Hug your knees in. Give yourself a little rock side to side. You can separate those legs a little bit. From here, we have everybody's favorite ab series of 5. All right, start by hugging those knees in. And let's go ahead and extend one leg out. Hand at knee, hand lower towards the ankle. And we're gonna switch. Inhale and exhale. Pulling that back down to the mat, working those abs. Hug both knees in. Double leg stretch. Extend and reach. Exhale. Good. Think hollow body. Hollow body. Think of like an avocado, you know, you take the pit out, got that nice like round, you know what I'm talking about? That's the hollow, like you're hollowing out your core. And rest, good, hug your knees. Yep. All right, from here, scissor kick, one leg up to the ceiling, grab that calf, other leg 45-degree angle. Here we go, pull, pull, and switch. Pulling down into like that. Pull, little pull. Good. And both legs to the ceiling. Lower lifts, hands behind your head. Lower down, maybe just 20 degrees. Doesn't need to come down too much. Inhale, exhale. Go to those shakes. Oh man, I'm shaking. One more. We're gonna go right into it. Crisscross. Gonna make this hurt. Oh, we're going opposite directions. That's okay. And knee to elbow. Doing good. We're gonna speed it up for 6 more. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, lovely. That was good. That was nice. Oh, just give yourself a little rock side to side. And Midnight's gonna take us into the bar section.
Magic! We traded places. Let's stretch out that core we just worked into. I know my abs need it. Elbows underneath the shoulders, Sphinx stretch. Pull your chest forward, then lift up through the heart. It's like you're on the bow of a ship. Open up to the collarbone, pull the shoulders away from the ears. Feel that nice deep stretch into the core. Setting up to go into our prone frog. Stack your hands, forehead lays down on your stacked hands. Bend the knees, heels together, knees out into a frog leg position. Push your hips into the floor. If you need some extra cushioning, you can sneak your fingertips underneath your hip bones. It'll give you some extra space and also cushion if you have a hard surface underneath you or just have really pointy hip bones like I do. Squeeze the glutes, try and lift the knees up off of the mat. Now, before you do anything else, pull the belly button in. Oh, it feels awkward because we're trying to arch ourselves up, but then also pull the belly in. That's gonna make this more in the glutes and in the hamstrings, less in the lower back. So it's not about arching your lower back to go as high as you can. It's about squeezing these muscles to lift the legs up as high as you can and pull the belly in to help protect the lower back. From here, squeeze the glutes and see if you can lift the knees 1 millimeter higher. Super small. Squeeze, squeeze. Pressing the heels together. If you need to, you can sneak those hands underneath your hips. Otherwise, just rest your forehead down. Try and relax your neck, relax your chin, relax your jaw. Squeeze. Like you're stamping your heels up into the ceiling. Trying to leave footprints up on that ceiling. Hold it at the top. Squeeze the knees in, out, in, out. I'll turn so you can see what that looks like. And very small, knees squeeze in, out, in, out. Now, if you can't keep your knees lifted off of the mat the whole time, totally fine. Rest them down and still slide them on the mat. But make sure you're still squeezing into these cheeks. So these cheeks are active the whole time. If you feel an aching in your lower back, please take a break, take a shake out, re-engage with that core. Imagine like there's an ice cube underneath your belly button. You're trying to suck it up off of that ice cube. Keep the knees flared out, lift up again. Oh, I feel that booty. Yeah, feel those cheeks, feel that butt, feeling that heat. If you don't feel that heat, can you squeeze a little bit deeper? Can you press a little bit harder? Squeeze the heels in harder. There's a $100 bill in between those heels, and it's windy in this room. Squeeze those heels. Don't lose that $100 bill. Hold it at the top, squeeze the knees in and out. Or whatever inspires you. Doesn't have to be money. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, shake it out. Should be feeling nice and toasty back there. Ooh, flip it over onto your back. Taking that same frog position. Bring the soles of your feet together. Dig the knife edge, so the outside edge of your foot down into the mat, knees wide. Squeeze the hips, or squeeze the glutes, lift the hips, lower down. Squeeze, lift, and lower. So same thing that we were doing on our bellies, but now moving the hips up instead of lifting the legs up. But should be the same muscles that are activating. If this feels weird on your knees or your ankles for any reason, please go to a regular hip bridge right here. Still gonna work your glutes. Still gonna get into the back of the legs. Whatever your body needs. Draw the belly in. Try and keep a gap between chin and chest. Hold the hips up. Flare the knees out. 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 And I'll turn just so you can see what that looks like. So now instead of pressing the knees in, you push them out. Like there's a rubber band around your knees and you're trying to stretch, snap that rubber band. Keep the hips lifted if you can. Otherwise, if you need to, you can do this with the hips down on the ground. Tailbone can be down, just press the knees out. Press the knees out. Keep the knees out, lift the hips back up again. Almost there, team. You're doing great. Press. Squeeze the cheeks. Can you dig your feet into the mat any deeper? Last time, hold at the top, flare the knees out. Out. Super small. Doesn't have to be big. This is our last push into the glutes. Let's see if you can press to your limit one last time. 4, 3, hold in 2. Hold it. 3, 2, 1, rest it down. Yeah. Take one foot, cross it over, go to a figure 4 stretch. Option to stay here, or I'm going to show you whale tail stretch. It's one of my favorite glute stretches. You cross the knees all the way over, grab onto the ankles, pull the feet out to make a whale tail shape with your legs, draw the knees into the chest, then press the tailbone away from you. So you're lengthening your spine back down onto the mat as you draw your knees in. Should feel a good stretch into the side of that hip, side of the glute. Switch it over to the other side if you haven't already. And that figure 4 is right here. Or slide the knee all the way across into the whale tail stretch. Or any other glute or hip stretch that feels good to you. I hope you enjoyed that little hip, glute, booty burn, because Bucky's getting into our abs again. Getting payback with the core. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Just give yourself a gentle sway side to side. And we'll pass it off to Bucky again.
All right, moving into Jackknife. We're gonna be laying down on our back. Midnight is gonna show a modification in which she lowers and lifts her leg at a 45-degree angle and just a little bit of a press those hips up into the ceiling. May come up an inch, maybe a couple inches. All right, here we go. Strong core, pressing that back down into the mat, ribs down, upper body's pressing down just like single leg circles. Legs are at a 45-degree angle. This is the beginning and ending position. From here, make sure that you got space above your head. As we go into parallel, toes go up, lowering your hips, keeping toes over nose, then back to 45. So that's 4 steps, 2 breaths. Is inhale to parallel, exhale up, inhale, hips down, Exhale, toes, back to 45. Repeat that process. Keep going. And again with midnight, the modification is lift and lower, body still creating tension, pressing down to the mat, hips lifting up just an inch off the mat. Not even. However much, a millimeter. Last one. Slowly, controlled, and back to 45. Good. From here, give yourself a little bit of a rock. We have the teaser. All right, here we go. Legs extended out, hands above your head. Let's start with let's warm up into this. We're gonna start with the bent knee, leg up, foot kind of extended away. All right. From here, leg up, matching that knee. Inhale, round those arms up, lift. Open that chest, and lower yourself back down. Hands come back up over the head. Exhale. Opening that chest, lowering down. Little tip, the more that leg is extended, the easier it gets. Let's switch feet. I'll go leg up. And here we go. Lift. And slowly going down. Oof. Lost it there, that was all right. And again. And slowly bringing it down. Oof. All right, both legs extended. Midnight ratio. Are you doing modifications? Got the towel. All right. Make sure you got room above your head as well. Turn on that core before anything. Back's pressing down. From here, looking at your toes, arms extend either parallel with the floor or in line with your legs. Slowly lower down. Whew. I got the shakes today. And repeat. Lifting up to teaser. And lowering down with control. Bent knees are always an option here. And let's come up to teaser. Lift and lower your arms 3 times. And 1, 2, 3. Lower down. Whew. This time legs lift and lower. Here we go. And lift up to teaser. Oh, challenge. 1. And lower down. All right, fun little challenge. Let's see, can we do both at the same time? Is that a thing? Yeah, let's do it. Let's see what happens. Arms and legs lift and lower at the same time. Here we go. And toes lifting up. And 1, 2, and 3. And lower down with control. Light movement. And woo, made it. Little pad out. Let's flip this over. We got push-ups. It's the last mat exercise in the mat series. So from here, we're gonna start with some rocking push-ups. If you need extra padding, pull the mats over at the sides. Or that's an option as well. So this is gonna be rocking version, just to get us a nice, get the blood flowing, nice little warm up. Knees together, and we're gonna come forward, rest away, lean down. So we're rocking forward, lowering down, just as much as you can. Minutes showing a little variation. she's lowering the upper, lowering her chest down, but the hips are staying up. All right, we're gonna lift one leg in the air. So working that booty that we just did before. Lift, and we're gonna lower down. You might need to move your hands, readjust it for this one, because we are balancing here. We are not pushing back to where we were before. So not all the way back, maybe hips above your knees. So now we have a stability element as well. And switch knees. Lifts with the glute, strong core, and let's drop. Control down, exhale. Feel those triceps. Squeeze that chest. Drive those elbows together. Think about that. And that's gonna turn on your chest muscles a little bit more. One more. Good. Rest. Shake out those arms for a sec. All right. From here, we're gonna do a little bit of serratus push-ups. We're going into full push-ups. Serratus helps stabilize our scapula. Arms straight. Inhale, your chest towards the mat. Exhale, press away. Press, 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 press. Shake. Inhale down. Exhale. And repeat. Two more. Last one. From here, we're going to step back into our plank position for our push-ups. If you're having a little bit of trouble, then you can either hold the plank position, or you can work on your serratus push-ups from plank position, or if you're feeling up for it today, we're going to go into some push-ups. You got different versions. Hands can be underneath your shoulders, or hands can be wide. Here we go. Inhale down. And exhale up. Control, squeeze that chest. Repeat. Control it. Squeeze that chest. Take breaks when you need to. Push-ups are underrated, but they take care of a lot of your anterior upper body muscles. You can start with your knees up, and then you can lower your knees down when you need to. You feel this in your shoulders, in your chest, and in your triceps. And hold it at the top. Hold. If you're on your knees, try plank position. We're going to hold this. Keep that belly button pulling up to the ceiling. Final burn here. We're going to plank this out. Breathe. Pushing your chest away from the ground. Holding. Breathing. Pressing. Creating tension. Shaking. In 5, 4, 3. Squeeze those glutes. 2. Squeeze those legs together. 1. And rest. Ooh-wee. Oh, tell ya. Creating all that tension really changes the name of the game. Changes the name of the game.
What game?
Changes the game.
What game?
It's a game. We're all having fun here. That was good.
Thanks everybody for joining us today. We hope that your abs feel good, your booty feels good, and your body feels good.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel, and if you like this workout, be sure to give us some likes, some of these thumbs for these people.
Follow us on our social media and keep an eye out for our YouTube Live because we have lots of live stream classes coming up.
To get some tips for working out and dance moves, be sure to join our Patreon to keep up with all those little behind the scenes workouts and more.
We also have a website. Check that out for other videos, classes, services, and to sign up for our newsletter.
Thanks for joining us today, and remember, keep happy,
Keep moving. Oh, back to back, back to back. There we go.
Is that good?
That's good.
Something there?
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Keep happy.